Hi guys, welcome to this video. This video is on Introduction to UVM Concepts. What is UVM? Why it is required? Why UVM is much preferred over system verilog for the verification. First, what is the expansion of UVM? UVM stands for Universal Verification Methodology. And what is UVM then? This UVM is a standard verification methodology which is standardized as IEEE 1800.12. And this is also based on a system verilog constructs. What are the things present in system verilog? All those concepts are incorporated in UVM. This is just a overlayer of system verilog, we can say. And it is widely used for functional verification of digital hardware using simulation. And why UVM over system verilog? Because of the modularity and reusability of the code. Once the test bench is written using UVM, that can be reusable to the other designs also with small modifications. That is the major advantage of UVM over system verilog. And this UVM comes with lot of libraries which you can use directly in your verification test bench so that it reduces the effort of writing the code everything for your verification. And you can build your test bench easily using these libraries. And what is the main advantage over here compared to system verilog test bench apart from libraries? It has a phase mechanism. What is phase mechanism means? The test bench which is going to be written is going to be executed in a phase wise. It means the verification engineers can ensure that proper synchronization is there and proper sequencing is there in between the test bench components, or we can say there is a coordination of activities within the test bench you can expect using these different phases, and components can perform specific tasks during each phase. Means you will be having build phase, connect phase, and run phase, extract phase. So these phases are going to give you the specific task to perform, and then it responds to the phase transitions and synchronize their behavior with their components. So this is the major advantage. Because of that, UVM become universal. And if you look at the test bench architecture, if you have already seen the system verilog test bench architecture, here UVM architecture is a bit different. You can see the test component over here, the outer layer. Above this, we are going to get the test bench top. Test bench top is not shown here. There is a test bench top over this test module. In that test bench top, we'll be having test as well as DUT and then interface. So here also you have an interface to communicate between the DUT and the test bench components. Here also we will be having a driver which drives the input to the DUT through the interface. And monitor, you can see here, this monitor is same as the system verilog monitor what we have, where it is going to monitor the outputs from the DUT. But here there is a concept of sequence and sequencer, where this sequence you can give different sequences of test cases to the driver that will drive to the DUT, and sequencer is going to monitor all those. And there is a scoreboard within the environment. This scoreboard is obviously it will be helpful in deciding whether the test is passed or failed. Means the DUT output is matched with the standard value or not. So here the test cases are what we say, the packets start with sequence item and the sequence. This sequencer is going to drive those packets to the driver. Driver will give the input to the DUT through the interface, and we can read the output of the DUT from the monitor, and monitor send that to the scoreboard to compare the outputs with the standard values. And in the scoreboard, we can decide the test or the pattern what you are going to generate is the DUT functionality is matching with respect to that. This is about the very basic information about the UVM and its architecture. In further videos, we can learn how to build up an UVM test bench for the designs in detail. Thank you.